Hi everybody, this is Katie. I am so excited today because we are starting season 7 and the theme is the Wondrous Wild West. I'm really excited to try out a very different sort of style and kind of do a desert theme. As I built up the island, here I have my campsite villager, which if you're aware, you have to take the villager. I could always trade them out later, but I was really excited to see who it was. So once my island got to the stage where I was able to put the campsite down, you can see I'm getting ready to head in. And who is the campsite villager gonna be? It's Kyle. Now, this is unbelievable. For those of you who know me, Kyle is actually my birthday twin, which means we have the same birthday. And I've never liked Kyle very much because he just has this odd, maybe it's because he's my birthday twin, but he's just not a favorite villager of mine. And I really just never was gonna take him. But his house is kind of amazing for the theme. And so as I'm sitting here staring at Kyle, I have to take him one way or another, I realize he is a terrific fit. This coyote themed villager is perfect for the island. So the villager I was never gonna take is the first one to stay. With one villager down, it's time to start filling in the rest of the island, and the lineup comes in almost entirely by amiibo cards. That is going to be T-Bone, Sylvana, Butch, Patty, Beardo, Gabby, Avery, and Brofina. That does leave me one more spot, and I didn't have an amiibo card for one of the villagers that I was really looking for. Somebody that had, I don't know, some type of feel that made them seem like they'd be good for the Wild West. And I had a list of about 8 villagers that were gonna work, so it was time to go hunting. Villager hunting isn't too bad when you go with a large number of villagers that you're looking for. So with 8 different potential villagers in mind, I go ahead and get started on the hunt and see if we can find one of them to fill in that 10th spot. All right, I'm at the airport, I'm ready to go. It is time to hunt for the last villager on the Wild West Island. And I'm really kind of excited because I have a lot of villagers in mind. And the very first one we get to here is barreled. I just can't. This little cub has something about him. I think it's because his shirt is just, I don't like him. I'm sorry for those of you who do. And then right after that is Pico. I adore Pico and I kind of want her on my other island, but she's not a good fit for the Wild West. The next one that we have is Vivian, a very elegant, way too posh for a cowboy themed island. So she's not going to be a good fit. And then we run into Stella. I have Stella's amiibo, and I think I'm going to invite her to my other island because she's never fit a theme before, and I just like her. So I want her, but I'll have to figure out a theme later. And then Candy with that really bright pink, definitely not a good fit for the cowboy themed island, but I do think she's kind of cute. After that, we have Bruce, and I am trying to stay away from the color blue on the Wild West Island, so that's not gonna work. And Tigers, Bianca's is just, I don't see a tiger working in kind of a desert sort of theme, so she's not gonna work. I love Pashmina, and I actually thought she has some really good soft desert tones to her, but she's not who I'm looking for, and I know that I've got others that'll fit. Tucker is a very different theme, but I always love seeing Tucker on villager hunts. Next up is Elvis. Again, the lion is just not going to work for a Wild West theme, but it's fun to see the variety. And then, perfect fit. I found Dobie, and Dobie is one of the 8 villagers that I had on my list. In fact, he was the top of the list, and I had not been hunting for very long, so I was super excited, and I was able to invite Dobie to come back and have this perfect grumpy old man who looks like he's been living in the Wild West. All right, guys, that means the final lineup is complete for the Wondrous Wild West. I feel really good about the villagers that I've picked for this particular island, and I know I've already said I'm going to stay away from Blue, but then I have T-Bone and Beardo, but I'm making a couple of exceptions because T-Bone is such a good fit for a ranch-style island, and I really like the way that Beardo kind of feels like he would be the mayor of the town. He just feels like a Wild West creature. So I've decided to go ahead and ignore a little bit of Blue, but the rest of them have really good brown, white, gray, red, and orange tones, which is definitely what I'm going to be looking for when I start putting this island together. I'm also really excited that they have a variety of different personalities, and I've got boys and girls, and other than Dobie and Kyle, who are both the wolf style, they're also pretty unique. Just like that, all 10 villagers are accounted for, and it is time to really dive into some design, and I cannot wait to show you how that is going because the island is already coming together. I hope you guys found something useful here and that you continue creating in this game. Until next time, have the best Animal Crossing day.